Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. In this video I am going to show you how to design chain driven conveyor bucket in SolidWorks. After designing and assembling the chain driven conveyor bucket, we will apply the gear mates on chain to move it along with the gears. So keep watching this video till end. At this time I am creating this tutorial for Mr. Manoj Kumar, who requested on our YouTube channel. If you also want me to create special tutorials for you, please comment on our videos or text us on our Facebook page. A link to our Facebook page is written in the description of this video. So let's start. First of all, we have to create the chain component. Click on front plane and then select sketch. Now draw a sketch by using line command and draw it like this. Press escape button, then select both of these lines and make the relation equal. Similarly for these lines it is equal, and also for these two lines the relation is equal. Now press and hold Ctrl key from your keyboard and select both of these lines, make their relation equal. Similarly for both of these lines it is equal. Define it. This length is 5 millimeter. This length is 20 millimeter. This length is 19 millimeter. This length is 9 millimeter, and this length is 10 millimeter. Now define the overall length, which is 50 millimeter. Press escape button, then press and hold Ctrl key and select the origin and then this point. Make their relation coincident. Now you can see the sketch is fully defined. So go to Features tab and apply Extruded Boss Base command. The extrusion thickness is 10 millimeter. Press OK button. Click on this face and then select sketch, make normal to, change the shade from here. Now draw a circle, one circle here and the other circle is here. Select both of these circles and make their relation equal. Now define them. The diameter is 5 millimeter. Press this arrow in front of line command and then select center line. Start it from this midpoint to the origin and then this origin of another circle. Select this line and make it vertical. Now define the distance from this line to the origin of circle. It is 5 millimeter. Similarly for this circle it is also 5 millimeter. Now you can see sketch is fully defined. Go to Features tab and apply Extruded Cut command. Cut it from throughout the component. Press OK button. Now click on this face and then select sketch, make normal to, and then draw a center line. Start it from this midpoint and then this corner. Now click on this center line and make it horizontal. Click on this arrow in front of rectangular command and then select center rectangle. Start it from this midpoint. Now define it. This distance is 5 millimeter and this length or width is 20 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Go to Features tab and apply Extruded Cut command. Press OK button. Select the fillet command from here. Fillet radius is 5 millimeter. Now select this edge and then this edge. Also select both of these edges. Press OK button. So now our chain component is ready. Save it and name it as chain component. Now design a gear and start a new part. Click on front plane and then select sketch. Draw a circle from origin, define it 500 millimeter. Draw another circle and define it 100 millimeter. Go to features tab and apply extruded post base command. Extrude it up to 15 millimeter. Press OK button. Click on this face and then select sketch. Make normal to. Now draw 3-point arc. One more 3-point arc and the last 3-point arc. Press escape button. Then press and hold Ctrl key from your keyboard and select both of these points. Make their relation horizontal. Now select this point and then the origin and make it vertical. Now select both of these arcs and make their relation equal. Now define it. This distance is 25 millimeter and distance from this point to the origin, it is 270 millimeter. Now select sketch fillet command from sketch tab and then click on this point. Press yes. Fillet radius is 5. Press OK button. Again press OK button. Go to features tab and apply extruded boss base command. Double click on this face and press OK button. Now click on this arrow below the linear pattern button and then select circular pattern. Drop down these options and then select boss extrude to. Now click on this box pattern axis and then select this circular edge. Type the quantity of teeth, which is 30, and press OK button. Now save this part as gear. Now we have to create a shaft. So start from new part, then sketch on front plane and draw a circle on origin. Define it. 100 millimeter is the diameter and apply the extruded boss base feature. Length is 200 millimeter. Press OK button. Save this part as shaft. Now start a new assembly. Import shaft first of all, then press insert component button once again and import gear. Again press insert component button and press or import chain component. Click on this cylindrical face of shaft and then select mate. Mate it with this cylindrical bore of gear. Do not check this box lock rotation. Just press OK button. Now scroll down from mates command and then select advanced mates. From here select width mate. Select this face and then this face of shaft. Now select this face of gear and then this face of gear. By doing so, it will be automatically adjusted in the middle of shaft. So press OK button. Now we have to create one more width mate for this component, click on this face of gear and then this face. Now click or select both of these faces of chain component. Press OK button. Again press OK button. Now we have to make duplicate of gear and shaft. So for that, click and hold Ctrl key from your keyboard and drag the shaft and then drag the gear. Make the mates, similar mates for both of these gear and shaft. First of all, the concentric mate of shaft with the gear. Do not lock rotation and press OK button. Now align the shaft with another shaft. Similarly, both of these gears. Press OK button. Again press OK button. Now press space button from your keyboard and select this view orientation. Drag this gear and shaft to some distance from each other. So it is okay. Now we have to create sketch which will be used as a path for our chain component pattern. So first of all, we have to have a look on chain component pattern command. First of all, it will ask us the chain path. So for that, we will create a sketch around the both of these gears. Then it will need a chain component to pattern. So this is our chain component, and then it will need two cylindrical faces. So this is our first cylindrical face and this will be our second cylindrical face. After that, it will need path alignment plane or location plane. So we will create a location plane between or in the mid of this chain component part. So at the moment, I am going to create a path or a sketch. So click on this face of one gear and then select sketch. Now make normal to by pressing Ctrl plus 8 key from your keyboard. Draw a 3-point arc and start it from this origin to this origin. Similarly, draw one more 3-point arc for second gear. Now press escape button and draw a line. Connect these sketches to close the sketch. Now select this point and in the left side you will see existing relations. So delete all existing relations one by one. Now define it, the radius, leave it as same. Now press and hold Ctrl key from your keyboard and select this line and then this arc and make their relation tangent. One by one make the tangent relation for all the joints. Tangent. This is also tangent. Now press this button to save and exit from sketch. The next step is to creating a location plane in the mid of this component. So for that, click on this part and then open it. Click on this button reference geometry and then select plane. Now select both of these faces. So this plane is in the mid of this component, and this plane is also fully defined. Press OK button to create this plane. Now go to assembly. Now it's time to apply the chain component pattern. From here select connected linkage option. First of all, select the chain path. So click on this button, selection manager, select this option, select closed loop, and then select this line, press OK button. Now our now our path has been selected. Click on this box, fill path. Now select this box and click on this chain component. Now select the both of the cylindrical faces one by one. So this is our first cylindrical face and this is our second cylindrical face. Now select the location plane. So for that drop down this assembly options, and from here drop down the chain component part, scroll down and then select this plane 1. Scroll down and check this option dynamic. Press OK button. So now it is showing an error. So to resolve this issue, scroll down and then drop down these mates option. Right click on this width to mate and then delete it. Now our assembly is underdefined. Let's verify will this work or not. So click and drag the chain part. It is working. Now we have to fix this shaft. So right click on it and then select fix. Now try to rotate the gear. So at the moment only gear is rotating and chain is stopped at its position. Now we have to rotate or move the chain along with the gear. So first of all we have to create the gear mate for both of these gears. For that click on mates command here and then scroll down, press this button mechanical mates. Now select this option gear. Select this circular edge of one gear and then this circular edge of another gear. Check this box reverse and press OK button. Again press OK button. Now try to rotate the gear. So both of gears are rotating together. Now it's time to make the gear mate of this gear with the chain. First of all we have to hide the sketch which was our path. Now click on mate command again, scroll down and then select mechanical mates, then select gear. Now select this cylindrical edge or circular edge of one gear and then this cylindrical bore or face of chain component. From here set the same ratio for both of these parts. So instead of 5 type here 100 mm and check this box reverse. Press OK button. Again press OK button. Now let's see whether it will work or not. So zoom in and then try to move the chain. So it is working. Next question which was asked by Mr. Manoj Kumar. that how to attach something with it. So for that, click on the chain component and then open it. From here, click on this face and then select sketch. Make normal to and then draw a rectangle. Go to features tab and apply extruded bow space feature. The extrusion thickness is 10 mm. Press OK button. Now go to the assembly to check its direction is okay or not. So it is upward. It is okay. Go to the chain components once again. Click on this face and then select sketch. Make normal to and draw 3-point arc started from here. Draw something like bucket. Press OK button. Now apply the extruded bow space feature from features tab. Scroll down and from here drop down these options and select mid plane. The extrusion thickness is 4 mm. Scroll up and for direction 1 the distance is 30 mm. Now check this box direction 2. The distance is 60 mm. Press OK button to apply this feature. Now open your assembly once again. So here you can see the buckets are ready. Now try to move the bucket. I hope Mr. Manoj Kumar you will like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching and sparing time.